We're so thrilled to be visiting her today.
Want to see how we find her?
All right, so oh, you're awake. Hello, Rosie. Oh, are you hungry? Usually she runs right for cover and tries to hide again. That sound is what I get to hear at night when she's in my room. Crunch, 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 crunch. Hear it? That's what I get to hear at nighttime.
Rosie is very hungry.
So, notice how she's skipping the small ones and going right for the big ones? She's supposed to eat both, but she only likes the cat food part. So, she'll pick out the cat food, just like kids will like skip their vegetables and eat all the other stuff. She's like a kid. She'll skip the other stuff and eat the big stuff because she likes that better. So in the morning, I'll find all the little pebbles left and the big ones are gone. Right, Rose? The little stuff is the insectivore diet that gives her more nutrition. She's supposed to have some of that too. But she obviously likes the taste of the cat food better, so she eats all that. But she's supposed to get a good mixture of everything for a balanced diet, apparently. Hey, want to come say hi? Take a break? Come here. Oh, now she's gonna run for cover. She'll probably poop on me because she just woke up and she just ate. You guys have any questions about Rosie?
Is she still losing her quills?
Well, she's not quilling like she was when she was really little. She'll lose a couple here and there, and I'll find them in different places, but she's not losing a bunch all at once anymore. Just let me back in there. Other questions? Madison, do you have any questions?
How much food does she eat per day?
How much food does she eat? Well, this is the bowl that I give her, and as you saw, she'll just pick it. Like that bowl will never be empty the next day, but she'll eat, I don't know, a good bunch of it anyway, and then I put more in it the next day. So it's hard to keep track. She's not like fat. Some of them get really, really fat. She's not overweight or anything yet, so I'm not too worried about it.
How much does she sleep?
Well, she sleeps all day if I let her. And then she plays during the night. Right. Other questions?
What's the difference between her from now and before when we got her?
Well, she's not quite as nervous all the time. An interesting thing, I took her to the vet recently because I was worried she was sick, and she's fine. But when the vet got her, they said, now this is my first hedgehog, so I don't know much. I don't have much to compare her to, but the vet was impressed and said, she is a very well-adjusted, happy hedgehog. And I said, really? Because she grunts and hisses at me all the time. And she let the vet pick her up and hold her like this and play with her and stuff. But the vet said that every hedgehog that she's ever seen will ball up and quill up and won't let her pick them up because they don't know her. She said that it's unusual for a hedgehog that does not know her to let you hold her like this. And I said, oh no, she lets anybody hold her. So I guess that's unusual. So she's a very friendly hedgehog, I've learned. So other than just growing in size, her poop's changed. it. She doesn't poop as often on me all the time anymore. She still does sometimes. But it's not like runny, gooey, gross all the time like it used to be. That's about it. Question?
Does she get along with your kids like really well?
Well, she gets along most with me because I spend the most time with her. My daughter doesn't want anything to do with her. I think it's because she's afraid of her. And Landon likes her. That's about it. Me and Landon.
I have another one.
How many baths does she take a week?
Well, that's a good question. She takes 1 full bath a week, and I give her foot baths more often than that. Do you know I have to wash her feet?
Because she gets stuck in the poop.
Yes, her feet get gross because she doesn't know any better. She walks in gross, yucky stuff. So after doing this, I will wash my hands really well. But I wash her feet, so I'll put really shallow water and I'll wash her feet off really well. But I wash her fully once a week. And the reason I don't do it more often than that is because their skin, their quills, and her skin can get really dried out if you do it too often. Did you just pee on me? No. You did?
Yeah. It's in the blanket.
All right.
I have
It happens. We're gonna get down. Let's see what she does. She's probably gonna run right back under her thing. Let's see what she does.
I have another question for you.
Yeah?
So, does she usually does her quills hurt as much as like what they were like in the beginning when she was little, or do they still hurt the same or something?
When they're sticking straight up, they definitely still hurt. But like doing what I was just doing, it doesn't hurt me at all. It almost like itches. Like my hands right now itch a little bit. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just from having that like touching me all the time. But I'll wash my hands and it'll be fine. It doesn't really hurt. But if she was quilled up, it would hurt to try to pick her up if she didn't want you to pick her up. Or if she felt like she was in danger and she threw her quills up, not threw her quills, but if she put her quills out and got into a ball, it would hurt. But she doesn't really do that very often. So, yeah. So that's it in the life of Rosie lately. Still just hanging out.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Lent. This has been great to have a check-in with Rosie.